And it's going to be a short video. I just show a couple of things that you don't think about when you're, well, some people think about it, but I didn't think about it when you're thinking of, when you're getting your van and your electrical system together. One is this little meter. It's connected to the one of the last batteries in my chain of parallel, showing I got 14.2 volts right there. Now, the reason I've got this, and sorry for the mess, but I've been reworking this thing. So the reason I've got that is over here. If I push this button, I'll get a look, and it will give me, it'll show me I got about 14.5 volts. So they're not exactly the, but I would believe this one more, because in this, and it will increment up, because it's actually attached to the batteries, and that's its sole job, is to measure the voltage. Renogy makes one similar to this, but it has a little few more gets and gadgets, but it's like 60, 70 bucks, I think. This one's like 20. So I just got it. I just got a couple of somewhat smaller gauge than the ones between the battery wires here, and then hook the very thin little wires up to those. So it's a very primitive, but it works type of circumstance. Up here, the other thing is, this is a remote control for my inverter, which is on the opposite side of this wall. It gives me power, fault, it gives me some, but I can just push this and turn the inverter on the other side of this wall, and I don't have to go out and switch it on when I want to, you know, get inverter power for my AC, for example, or for any other thing I might have. So, you know, it's just a couple of very tiny things that are somewhat important when you begin to do the fine stages, even though mine is never, all of my setup is very primitive down here, this one, and this is basically connected to a phone type plug that plugs into the inverter. So it allows me to you know, to get a couple of things simpler. You know, we can't keep the world simple now that the world got so complex with all of the virus and all of the things we're going through. So I'm just going to try to make sure I can get through the day. Well, I'm going to a neighborhood convenience store, quick trip. It's amazing there hasn't been a run on gas for no reason. Anyway, I usually go here. There's a few things here I can get, and I just don't want to face the gruesome aspect of going into a Walmart or to a large grocery store right now. So I just get a little snack or two here, and then I just sort of sack out for the afternoon.